Do you remember the last time you put someone ahead of yourself? That feeling that your needs were secondary while you tried to save another person from their own emotional abyss. Often, these sacrifices are invisible, like the submerged part of an iceberg, difficult to recognize until it's too late. When you make an emotional sacrifice, it might seem like an altruistic choice at first. You feel like you are doing what's right, that you are helping. However, over time, that dedication can morph into an overwhelming burden. It's the moment you realize that your own needs have been put aside, suffocated under the weight of someone else's expectations. The connection you thought you were building can become an anchor, trapping you in a cycle of self-sacrifice. Relationships based on emotional sacrifices often develop subtly. You start to justify unhealthy behaviors. What could be a cry for help transforms into a constant demand, where reciprocity seems like a mirage. You lose yourself in the process, trying to save someone who may not be ready to be saved. Frustration builds, and you find yourself struggling not just against the other person's pain, but also against your own. This internal struggle is exhausting. Sacrificing yourself for someone else may bring a temporary sense of purpose, but in the long run, what remains is an emptiness. You may begin to question your worth, your own existence becoming an echo of what you've done for others. This emotional wear and tear not only impacts your mental health, but also your self-esteem. The line between helping and sacrificing can be thin, but the consequence is clear. You become a spectator in your own life. Over time, you might realize that what started as an effort to help has turned into emotional dependency. The other person may not recognize the cost of your sacrifice, and you find yourself trapped in a cycle of giving without receiving. It takes courage to break this cycle. Acknowledging that you have the right to take care of yourself can be a difficult but essential step. Self-compassion is not selfish, it's a fundamental necessity. When you finally come to this realization, it can be quite shocking. Looking inward and recognizing how much you've lost can be painful. It's a moment of revelation where the truth becomes clear. You cannot save anyone if you are drowning yourself. The first step to change is recognizing your own pain. Only when you allow yourself to feel that pain can you begin to heal. The journey back to yourself is not easy. You have to work every day to re-find yourself and rediscover what truly matters. It's understanding that your needs are valuable, that you deserve love and care just as much as anyone else. This process can be lengthy and filled with challenges, but it is also liberating. You learn to value yourself and set healthy boundaries. Emotional sacrifice may have been your reality for a long time, but it doesn't have to be your future. By reconnecting with yourself, you allow yourself to feel, live, and most importantly, love. This new perspective brings a renewed sense of power. When you take care of yourself, you become stronger and more capable of helping those who truly need it, not out of obligation, but out of choice. And thus, you begin to emerge from the depths of that iceberg, recognizing that self-love is not just important, it's essential. The path may be challenging, but by putting it into practice, you transform your life into a place where mutual love and care are possible, without sacrificing your own needs. This is true emotional freedom. When you start to recognize the value of self-care, a new world opens up before you. It's a space where your emotions are not only valid, but play a central role in your life. The first thing you should understand is that taking care of yourself is not an indulgence, it is a priority. Often in the pursuit of meeting the demands of others, you forget that your emotional health is equally important. This recognition is the first step toward changing your internal narrative. It's common that when you decide to prioritize yourself, you encounter internal resistance. This may manifest as guilt or shame, feelings that have often been nurtured by years of self-sacrifice. You might wonder if you are being selfish for seeking what you need. This doubt is normal, but it's crucial to challenge it. Selfishness is not loving yourself, it is ignoring the needs of others. When you invest in your well-being, you not only improve your own life, but also become more capable of supporting those around you in a healthy and sustainable way. Setting boundaries is an essential skill that needs to be cultivated. Often, you may feel pressured to meet the needs of everyone around you, but it's important to understand that saying no does not mean you don't care. Instead, it is an act of self-love that allows you to maintain your energy and mental health. By learning to set these boundaries, you create a space where your needs can be met, fostering a more balanced and healthy relationship with others. The practice of self-compassion should be a central part of your journey. This means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend in distress. When you make a mistake or feel lost, instead of criticizing yourself, try to understand what led to that situation. This approach not only helps with emotional healing, but also offers a more balanced perspective on your experiences. Additionally, it's crucial to seek external support when needed. Talking with a therapist or participating in support groups can be extremely beneficial. These interactions provide a safe space to express your feelings, share experiences, and receive validation. Loneliness can be a powerful enemy during times of transformation, and connecting with others can help dispel that feeling. Self-awareness is another tool that can change your approach to relationships. Take time to reflect on what you truly feel and need. Writing down your emotions and thoughts can help you identify unhealthy behavior patterns. As you become more aware of your reactions and feelings, you can make more informed decisions about how to interact with others. Often you may feel stuck in a cycle of emotional patterns that seem impossible to break. However, it's essential to remember that change is a process. Don't be discouraged if there isn't immediate transformation. Every small step you take towards self-care is valid. Celebrating these small victories is crucial. They reinforce the idea that you deserve to take care of yourself and that every effort counts. Additionally, practice gratitude in your daily life. This can be as simple as recognizing the things you appreciate about yourself and your experiences. Gratitude can help shift your mindset, allowing you to see the value in who you are, regardless of what has happened in the past. This habit can become a powerful ally in building a positive self-image. As you reconnect with your own needs, you should also learn to recognize and respect the needs of others. This doesn't mean you should sacrifice yours for theirs, but rather that you can create a space where everyone can be heard and respected. This leads to healthier and more balanced relationships, where interdependence is preferred over codependency. The process of rediscovering yourself can be challenging, but it's also full of opportunities. By allowing yourself to feel your emotions, you open yourself up to more authentic and meaningful life experiences. You start to realize that you are not just an emotional support for others, but a human being with your own needs and desires. Re-evaluate your relationships. Ask yourself, are these connections nurturing me or draining my energy? If many of them lean more toward draining, it might be time to reassess your presence in those dynamics. Don't be afraid to step away from relationships that bring nothing positive. Your well-being should be the priority. Finally, remember that the journey of self-discovery and self-care is ongoing. There is no endpoint, but a path that unfolds throughout life. Each experience and every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. By allowing yourself to feel, love, and care for yourself, you not only transform your life but also inspire those around you to do the same. True emotional freedom is not just about the absence of pain, but about the fullness of love and understanding, both of yourself and others. It is a state of being where you not only exist, but thrive. As you move forward on your self-care journey, it's important to recognize that this process is not linear. There will be days when you feel motivated and determined, while on others you may feel overwhelmed and discouraged. This fluctuation is natural and part of growth. It is vital to be kind to yourself during these times, remembering that change takes time and patience. One of the keys to effective self-care is developing daily practices that connect you with yourself. This can include simple activities, such as meditation, walking outdoors, or even moments of silence where you can reflect on your feelings and needs. These practices help create a space of tranquility amidst the chaos of everyday life, allowing you to reconnect with your essence. Meditation, in particular, can be a powerful tool. It not only helps to calm the mind, but also increases your awareness of your emotions and thoughts. Take a few minutes each day to sit in silence, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts without judgment. This exercise can help clear your mind and provide a more balanced perspective on the challenges you face. Another essential aspect of self-care is nutrition. What you consume not only affects your body, but also your emotional state. Try to incorporate foods that nourish your body and mind, prioritizing fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy proteins. These foods not only provide the energy you need for your day-to-day activities, but also contribute to a more balanced mental health. Additionally, sleep should be a priority. Often overlooked, good rest is fundamental for emotional well-being. Create a sleep-friendly environment, establish a relaxing nighttime routine, and avoid excessive use of electronics before bed. Adequate sleep can significantly improve your mood and your ability to cope with stress. As you focus on taking care of yourself, it is also important to cultivate relationships that support you. Connect with people who understand and respect your needs. This may mean strengthening ties with friends or family members who offer genuine emotional support. Positive relationships can act as a safety net, helping you navigate life's challenges more easily. On the other hand, don't hesitate to distance yourself from unhealthy relationships. This can be a difficult decision, but it is necessary for protecting your emotional well-being. Evaluate your interactions and identify those that drain your energy or lack reciprocity. Remember that you have the right to choose who you spend your time with and to prioritize your mental health. Assertiveness is a skill you can develop to communicate your needs clearly and respectfully. When you express what you need, you set a standard for others regarding what is acceptable for you. This not only helps protect your boundaries, but also fosters healthier, more balanced relationships. In addition to focusing on your emotional and physical needs, consider the importance of contributing to the community around you. Engaging in activities that benefit others can be rewarding and provide a sense of purpose. However, it is crucial that this contribution does not come at the expense of your well-being. Find a balance where you can give without feeling drained. Getting involved in volunteer activities, for instance, can be a way to connect with others and foster a sense of belonging. Yet, whenever you partake in community actions, remember that your health should be your priority. If you feel like you're sacrificing too much, it's time to reevaluate that commitment. As you become more aware of your emotions and needs, the ability to practice gratitude can play a key role. Gratitude not only helps shift your mindset, but also reinforces your appreciation for the small moments in life. Take some time each day to reflect on the things you are thankful for. It can be as simple as a smile from a friend or the flavor of a meal you enjoy. Additionally, keeping a journal can be an effective way to process your emotions. Putting your thoughts into words can help clarify your ideas and recognize patterns that may have gone unnoticed. When you document your experiences and feelings, you also create a space to reflect on your growth over time. Self-awareness and self-analysis are powerful tools for understanding your emotional and behavioral reactions. By questioning your emotions, you can identify which situations affect you most intensely and why. This understanding allows you to make more informed decisions about how to handle those feelings in the future. As you commit to this journey of self-discovery, celebrate your achievements no matter how small they may be. Every step toward self-care is a victory. Acknowledging these moments can be a great motivator to continue your journey, even when challenges arise. Remember, too, that you are not alone on this journey. Many people face similar difficulties, and sharing your experiences can be valuable. Consider joining support groups or online communities where you can exchange ideas and hear stories from others who are going through similar situations. Ultimately, true change begins with the decision to prioritize yourself. By allowing yourself to feel, take care of yourself and set boundaries, you not only transform your own life but also positively influence those around you. Self-care is not a selfish act. It is an essential step toward building a life filled with more meaning and connection. At the end of the day, remember that you deserve to be treated with the same kindness and compassion you offer to others. Your self-care journey is an investment in your emotional health and future. It is a path worth taking, and every step you take moves you closer to a more fulfilling and satisfying life. As you progress on your self-care journey, it is essential to recognize that every aspect of your life can influence your emotional well-being. The way you care for your body, mind, and spirit is interconnected and plays a vital role in your overall health. So start observing your daily routines and identify areas that could use improvement. Engaging in physical exercise is an effective way to take care of yourself. Physical activity not only improves your physical health, but also releases endorphins, which are hormones that promote well-being. Find an activity that you enjoy, whether it's walking, dancing, swimming, or any other form of exercise. The important thing is to move regularly and find joy in it. It shouldn't feel like an obligation, but rather an opportunity to connect with your body and release accumulated tension. Additionally, the quality of your sleep should be a priority. Often, we overlook the importance of a good night's rest. Sleep is essential for the recovery of both the body and mind. Try to establish a nighttime routine that encourages relaxation, such as turning off electronic devices, creating a calm environment, and, if possible, engaging in relaxing activities before bed. Adequate sleep improves your ability to handle daily stresses and challenges. Nutrition also plays a significant role in your emotional health. Pay attention to what you consume and aim for a balanced diet that provides the necessary nutrients for your body. This doesn't mean you should deprive yourself of the foods you enjoy, but instead find a balance. Nutrient-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins help maintain your energy and emotional stability. At the same time, hydration is an aspect often overlooked in self-care. Drinking enough water throughout the day is vital for the proper functioning of both your body and brain. Dehydration can affect your mood and increase feelings of fatigue. Always keep a water bottle nearby and set daily goals to ensure you're staying adequately hydrated. Another important practice is cultivating gratitude. Set aside moments during your day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This practice can change your perspective and help you focus on the positive even in challenging times. Consider starting a gratitude journal where you can daily jot down a few good things that happened. This simple action can have a profound impact on your mental health. Self-affirmation is also a powerful tool. Take some time to acknowledge your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. By celebrating your victories, you boost your self-esteem and create a more positive inner environment. Remember that every step you take towards self-care is a win, and that should be celebrated. It's equally important to develop assertive communication skills. Often people feel overwhelmed because they do not express their needs or boundaries. Train yourself to communicate what you need clearly and respectfully. This not only helps establish boundaries, but also improves your relationships, as others will feel more comfortable sharing their own needs. Additionally, consider the importance of disconnecting when necessary. The world is constantly connected, and social media can be a minefield of comparisons and pressures. Take some time away from social media if it helps clear your mind. Use this time to focus on activities that truly bring you joy and satisfaction. Participating in creative activities can also be a powerful form of self-care. Creative expression, whether through art, music, writing, or any other medium, can be therapeutic. These moments of expression not only help release emotions, but also allow you to explore new facets of yourself. Don't worry about perfection. The goal is to express yourself and connect with your emotions. Sometimes you may feel the need to seek professional support. Talking to a therapist can provide a safe space to discuss your concerns and challenges. A professional can offer tools and strategies to help you cope with difficult emotions and develop healthier coping skills. Don't hesitate to seek help if you feel you need it. Additionally, engage in activities that foster a sense of community. Whether through support groups, clubs, or volunteering, connecting with others who share similar interests can be extremely rewarding. These interactions can provide a sense of belonging and support that is vital for emotional well-being. Lastly, remember that the journey of self-care is an ongoing practice. Don't be discouraged by setbacks or challenges. Each day is a new opportunity to take care of yourself and prioritize your needs. Be gentle with yourself and allow yourself to grow from the experiences you encounter. By doing so, not only do you improve your own life, but you also become an example for others, inspiring them to prioritize their own well-being. Self-care is not a destination, but a journey. As you continue to explore and implement practices that nourish your mental and emotional health, you will discover a new level of balance and happiness. Every step you take in that direction is an investment in yourself, and you deserve every moment of that journey. Self-care is a concept that goes beyond superficial practices. It is a commitment to your overall well-being. As you delve deeper into this journey, you begin to realize that taking care of yourself is not just a necessity, but a sign of respect for who you are. This first means developing a consistent routine that integrates different aspects of your life. One of the most effective ways to promote self-care is to establish regular times for your activities. This can include dedicated moments for physical exercise, meditation, reading, or even engaging in hobbies that you enjoy. Creating a schedule that allows you to balance your daily responsibilities with activities that bring you joy is crucial for maintaining emotional health. This structure not only helps ensure that you are taking care of yourself, but also makes it easier to resist the temptation to prioritize external demands at the expense of your own well-being. Additionally, it is vital that you allow yourself to take breaks. In a world that values constant productivity, it can be challenging to understand that pausing and recharging is essential. Take time to relax without guilt. This could be in the form of a leisurely walk, a soothing bath, or simply a moment to sit in silence and breathe. These breaks are essential to rejuvenate your mind and body, allowing you to return to your daily activities with a renewed perspective. The practice of mindfulness is another powerful tool that can be incorporated into your daily routine. Mindfulness involves paying full attention to the present moment, without judgment. This can be done through meditation or even during everyday activities, such as eating or walking. Being aware of what you are doing and feeling helps reduce stress and increase mental clarity. When practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of your emotions and reactions, allowing you to respond to them in a more balanced way. Nutrition is a fundamental aspect that deserves special attention. The way you eat directly affects your physical and mental health. Aim to maintain a balanced diet, rich in nutrients that support both your body and mind. This doesn't mean you should deprive yourself of culinary pleasures, but rather that you should seek a balance that sustains your energy and mood. Try cooking your own meals, as this not only ensures that you know exactly what you're consuming, but can also be a therapeutic activity. Connecting with nature is another valuable form of self-care. Being outdoors and exposing yourself to natural light can significantly improve your mood and mental health. Consider incorporating walks in parks, gardening, or even moments of contemplation in natural settings. Nature has a restorative effect that can help alleviate anxiety and provide a fresh perspective on life's challenges. The importance of adequate sleep cannot be overstated. Establishing a sleep routine that allows you to get a good night's rest is vital for mental health. Turning off electronic devices a few hours before bed, creating a calm and comfortable environment, and setting regular bedtimes are practices that can greatly improve the quality of your sleep. Engaging in hobbies is another way to nurture your emotional health. Involving yourself in activities you love can provide a sense of accomplishment and happiness. This can range from artistic activities like painting and writing to sports or games. The important thing is to find something that excites you and offers a break from daily stress. Additionally, building healthy relationships is an essential pillar of self-care. Building connections with people who support and inspire you can have a positive impact on your life. This means not only valuing the people who are already in your life, but also being open to new relationships that can bring joy and support. Join groups with shared interests or seek out new friendships that nourish your soul. It's essential not to overlook the importance of seeking professional help when needed. Talking to a therapist can provide a fresh perspective on your challenges and help you develop strategies to deal with them. Therapy is not just for times of crisis. It can be a valuable tool for personal and emotional growth. Self-care also involves the practice of self-acceptance. Learning to accept yourself as you are, with your imperfections and limitations, is a crucial step toward emotional well-being. This means being kind to yourself and recognizing that you are on a journey of learning. Severe self-criticism can be destructive, while self-acceptance allows you to grow from your experiences. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life is a practice that can transform your mindset. By focusing on the good things, even if they're small, you can shift your perspective and increase your happiness. Creating a gratitude journal where you note what you appreciate about yourself and your surroundings can be a powerful practice to boost your self-esteem. Finally, remember that the path of self-care is ongoing and not linear. There will be days when you feel in control and others when it seems challenging. The important thing is to keep making an effort, being kind to yourself and understanding that every small step counts. The journey of self-care can be challenging, but it is also deeply rewarding. By prioritizing your well-being, not only do you improve your own life, but you also inspire others to do the same. As you move forward on your self-care journey, it's crucial to recognize that interpersonal relationships play a vital role in your emotional health. The people you surround yourself with can significantly influence your well-being. Build a social circle that encourages and supports you instead of draining your energy. Healthy relationships are based on reciprocity, mutual respect, and understanding. They should be a space where you feel valued and heard. One effective way to cultivate positive relationships is to spend quality time with the people who truly matter. This can be as simple as having coffee with a friend or having a heartfelt conversation with a family member. What's important is that these interactions are meaningful and genuine. By connecting with others on a deeper level, you not only strengthen these bonds, but also create an emotional support network that can be vital during tough times. Moreover, be mindful of behavioral patterns that may be present in your interactions. If you find that you consistently feel drained after meetings with certain individuals, it may be time to reassess those relationships. Setting clear boundaries is essential. This could mean limiting the frequency of get-togethers or even considering stepping back from people who don't respect your needs. Another important aspect of self-care is the practice of self-affirmation. Often you may feel insecure about your decisions and abilities. Acknowledging your achievements, even the small ones, is a powerful way to boost your self-esteem. Try creating a daily ritual where you can remind yourself of your victories, whether they are personal or professional. This can help build a strong foundation of self-confidence. Self-affirmation can be practiced in various ways. You can choose to write a list of your achievements in a journal, or, if you prefer, share these accomplishments with someone you trust. Verbalizing your victories can further solidify that internal recognition. As you become more aware of your skills and achievements, your sense of self-confidence grows, making you more capable of facing new challenges. At the same time, engaging in hobbies and recreational activities should not be underestimated. Getting involved in activities that you genuinely enjoy can bring significant relief from stress and contribute to a more balanced life. Dedicate time to these activities, as they provide a necessary break from the daily grind and allow you to reconnect with your inner self. These leisure moments are essential for your mental health. They help release accumulated tension and enable you to feel revitalized. If you don't have a hobby yet, consider trying out new activities. This could be painting, gardening, dancing, or anything else that piques your interest. The important thing is to find something that makes you feel good and can become a regular part of your routine. Another way to take care of yourself is to practice gratitude. This practice not only improves your outlook on life, but also helps you focus on what is positive. Take a moment every day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This can include simple aspects of your daily life, such as a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a stranger's smile on the street. Gratitude can be a transformative tool. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your emotional state can change significantly. Consider keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things each day that you are thankful for. Over time, this can help you develop a more positive and resilient mindset. Self-acceptance is another vital component of self-care. Accepting yourself, with all your flaws and imperfections, is an important step toward emotional health. It's common for people to be overly critical of themselves, but this self-criticism can be harmful. Instead of blaming yourself for past mistakes, look to learn from them. Each experience is an opportunity for growth. The practice of self-compassion is also essential. This means treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer to a friend. When you make a mistake or feel inadequate, ask yourself how you would react if it were a friend going through the same situation. This shift in perspective can help you be kinder to yourself and avoid harsh self-criticism. Finally, the importance of seeking professional help cannot be overlooked. Talking to a therapist or counselor can provide a new perspective on your emotional struggles. Therapy can be a safe space where you can explore your feelings, work on your concerns, and develop strategies to cope with life's challenges. Don't hesitate to seek help when you feel you need it. Recognizing that you don't have to face your challenges alone is a sign of strength. Therapy can provide valuable tools for coping with stress, anxiety, and other emotional issues. Additionally, participating in support groups can offer the opportunity to connect with others who are facing similar challenges. This can be comforting and help reduce feelings of loneliness. As you continue to prioritize your well-being, remember that self-care is not a destination but an ongoing journey. There will be good days and bad days, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep making an effort to take care of yourself and to acknowledge that this is a right, not a privilege. By allowing yourself to feel and attend to your needs, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire those around you to do the same. The journey of self-care is an opportunity for personal growth. Every step you take in that direction is an investment in yourself and your future. Ultimately, this journey is not just about improving your emotional health. It's about building a fuller life, rich in love and connection. Commit to this practice, and you will see significant changes in your life. A crucial aspect of self-care is the ability to identify and prioritize your emotions. Often you may feel pressured to ignore what you're feeling in favor of the needs of others. Recognizing your emotions is the first step toward understanding how they impact your life. Take time to reflect on what you are feeling without judgment. Ask yourself what lies behind those emotions. This practice of self-inquiry helps create clarity and can illuminate areas of your life that need attention. Furthermore, the practice of self-affirmation is essential. The simple act of recognizing your emotions and validating them can be transformative. This means you should give yourself permission to feel sadness, anger, or joy without self-criticism. Every emotion has a purpose and deserves to be acknowledged. When you allow yourself to feel, you open up to a deeper understanding of yourself. The importance of creating a safe space to express your emotions cannot be overstated. This can be achieved through conversations with trusted friends or family members who are willing to listen. Having someone ready to listen can provide significant relief and help you process confusing feelings. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your emotions with those close to you, consider the possibility of journaling. Writing can be an effective way to organize your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to see them from a new perspective. Another important practice is developing healthy habits that promote emotional balance. This includes regular physical exercise. Physical activity not only improves your physical health, but also serves as a powerful antidote to stress and anxiety. Try to find an activity that you enjoy. It could be a walk, a run, yoga, or any other activity that makes you feel good. The important thing is to move in a way that brings you joy, not just obligation. The quality of your sleep is another area that deserves attention. We often underestimate the impact that a good night's sleep can have on our mental health. Try to establish a routine that promotes restorative sleep. This might include turning off electronics a few hours before bed, creating a calm and comfortable environment, and maintaining regular times to go to bed and wake up. Adequate rest not only improves your mood, but also enhances your ability to deal with daily challenges. Maintaining a balanced diet is also important. What you eat directly affects your mental health. Consider incorporating more whole and nutritious foods into your diet. This doesn't mean you have to deprive yourself of your favorite foods, but rather seek a balance that benefits both your body and mind. Additionally, hydration is key. Drinking enough water throughout the day is essential for maintaining the proper functioning of your body and mind. Cultivating gratitude is a practice that can change your perspective on life. Take a moment every day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This can include anything from simple aspects of your daily life to larger accomplishments. Writing in a gratitude journal can be an effective way to reinforce this practice. By focusing on the good things, you can change your emotional state and develop a more positive and resilient mindset. Self-acceptance is another important part of self-care. Accepting yourself as you are, with all your flaws and imperfections, is a crucial step toward emotional well-being. This means being kind to yourself and learning to deal with self-criticism. When you make mistakes, view them as learning opportunities, not failures. Every experience is a chance for growth. Moreover, seeking professional help is an essential part of self-care. Talking to a therapist can provide a safe space to explore your emotions and develop strategies for dealing with life's challenges. Don't hesitate to reach out for help if you feel that you need it. Remember, you don't have to face your challenges alone. Joining support groups can help create a network of emotional support. Sharing experiences and hearing the stories of others can be comforting and help reduce feelings of loneliness. As you continue to prioritize your well-being, remember that self-care is an ongoing commitment. There will be good days and bad days, and that's perfectly okay. The important thing is to keep making an effort to take care of yourself and recognize that this is a right, not a privilege. Ultimately, throughout this journey of self-care, you'll discover that taking care of yourself isn't just a necessity, but a way to show respect for who you are. Every step you take in this direction is an investment in yourself and your future. By prioritizing your well-being, you not only improve your life, but also inspire those around you to do the same. Before you go, do two things right now. Take a deep breath and hold on to what has touched your heart today. And if it makes sense, share this story with someone else who needs to hear it too.